I am the great mighty Pooh, and I'm going to throw my shit at you. A huge supply of tish comes from my chocolate starfish. How about some scat, you little twat? Do you really think you'll survive in here? You don't seem to know which creek you're in. Sweet corn is the only thing that makes it through my rear. How do you think I keep this lovely grin? Now I'm really getting rather mad. You're like a niggly, tickly, shitty little tag nut. When I've knocked you out with all my bab, I'm going to take your head and ram it up my butt.
Your butt.
My butt.
Your butt.
That's right, my butt.
Ugh.
My butt. My butt. Ah, you cursed squirrel! Look what you've done! I'm blushing! I'm blushing! Oh, what a world! What a world! Who'd have thought a good little squirrel like you could destroy my beautiful flagginess? Oh, I'm going! Oh! Ah! No!
What about now? It's time to rock with the biggity buck bumper. What about now? It's time to rock with the biggity buck bumper. Bump to the bump to the bump to the bass. Bump to the bump to the bumper. Bump to the bump to the bump to the bass. Bump to the bump to the bumper. Bump to the bump to the bump to the bass. Bump to the bump to the bumper. Bump to the bump to the bump to the bass. Bump to the bump to the bumper. Bump to the boot to the boot to the boot boot. Bump to the bass to the bass bass. Bump to the boot to the boot to the boot. Bump to the bass to the bass bass. What about now? It's time to
What the hell is this? I don't know what to put on for the background, so I didn't actually like mean to stream at all. Well, okay, first of all, that's not true. I was gonna stream today, but me and my sister and her boyfriend, we decided to go to the movies tonight, and we saw the new Scary Movie. It is not good, to say the least. Let me see. Let's put something on here. Put something better on. Something like this. It's gotta be good. Sure, it's a little bit better. Let's find something for the background. What did I put on for the background? Sure. Here I am. Oh, the green screen's not close enough. Yeah. Holy. Oh, hello. Oh, you're my baby. Oh, you're You're my baby. Aww. Yeah, I saw the new Scary Movie from the Wayans brothers, and it's not good. It's not good. I had already seen reviews and thought, oof, like those are bad, but like the movies already have kind of bad reviews. So I was thinking maybe it's at least somewhat funny, right? No, it is not. I think I laughed like 3 times or something over the entire movie, maybe three or 4 times, something like that. And most of those times it was because, oh, like I get that, like there's like a reference they're doing, you know, it's like, oh, they're referencing this movie and it's funny. But it's just like those jokes are really cheap. What made the first movie really good is that it was referencing things, but also like making a lot of like jokes alongside that. And so like my favorite joke from the first movie is when Anna Faris's character Cindy is running from Ghostface inside the house, and they're like throwing a bunch of, like, they go upstairs and they throw a bunch of different items at Ghostface, you know, starting with like a vase or something, and then they throw like a bicycle, and then like suddenly there's a piano, and Ghostface runs down the stairs, and then Grandma shows up and gets hit by the piano, and it's just like so fucking absurd, but it's so funny. I love that shit. In this movie, it barely felt cohesive. You know, it was all over the place. Scenes did not transition smoothly. A lot of the times it just felt like, you know, it was like kind of like watching a sketch comedy show with like different sketches, and there was just no flow at all, barely any. You know, just kind of like hopped around. And my sister described it best, I think, at the end of the movie. She went, that was like a fever dream. I was like, yep. I agree. I was just like a fever dream of just random nonsense, basically. It was, yeah, not worth the money. We paid to see that. We went to the theater. Luckily, Tuesdays is like discount days at the theaters here in Iceland. So we paid like half the price for the ticket. But still, golly. Let me clean my glasses a bit. But how are you, Foxley? What have you been up to today? Walsiger streamed today. I don't know if you saw, but I gave him this weekend the old Elgato HD60S that I had that I was not using anymore. That's like an external like video capture card, unlike the one that I have in my computer that's like inside of the computer. This one just kind of like plugs in externally, and yeah, he streamed some Nintendo Switch today, some Metroid Prime. You know, the game that we bought for him for Christmas. I think it was a 30 stream streak. So yeah, Walsiger can now stream console stuff. I wasn't sure what I was gonna do with that thing, because I've been doing some like cleanup stuff, trying to sell things, and I just like saw that and I went, maybe Walsiger wants this. So I gave it to him. Yes, me totally. Yes. Yeah, that movie, man, fuck. There's a lot of references there. I mean, I love a good reference, of course, and it did make a lot of references to like newer horror movies and things like that. Like at the start of the movie, we start off with like a Final Destination reference, which immediately got me like up here, and I was like, hell yeah, that's great. But then the movie just kept sinking lower and lower for me, and I was just like, it had a lot of the jokes that it relied on was just like rehashes of jokes from the old movies. Like it just kept going for like, you know, references to the first 2 movies mostly. Sometimes it would reference like the 3rd and 4th, but mostly it was the first 2. Yeah, like it was just like one of those new movies that we see nowadays where it's just, let's make a movie just because nostalgia sells. And they did make fun of themselves, I guess, for it. They were like, oh, this is just like a nostalgia fest or whatever. But it still felt really just unnecessary, basically. Like nothing... I guess a lot of those movies feel like that. But it didn't really do anything new. It just kept telling old jokes while referencing new stuff. And making light of, like, you know, topics that are current today. Some of them not so much. But, like, they were making fun of trans people. And they were making fun of, like, pronouns. And they were making fun of COVID. Like, there was a whole COVID joke in there. That I was just like, what? Do they know what year? They do make fun of the fact that it's like, oh, like, the COVID ended years ago. But it's like, you still made the movie. You're making the joke. Your fucking meta is folding in on itself and it's just like falling apart. You made a cardboard house and splashed water on it and it's falling apart. Let's just watch Mel Brooks' Robin Hood again. Yeah, Men in Tights. That movie was good. I do want to watch Spaceballs at some point. I haven't watched that before, so... What else? Oh yeah, they also, like, make fun of, like, woke... like, the woke culture or whatever. They make fun of live streaming. They have, like, Shorty, played by Marlon Wayans, going like, hey guys, I'm live streaming and I'm, like, making money doing fucking nothing. And it's like, yes, but also, what is this movie? Like, what? I don't know. It was really weird. It was really weird. It was just, like I said, it was like a nostalgia fest. It was mainly referencing the first movie a lot of the time, because they had so many of the actors from the first movie reprise their roles. You got Anna Faris, you got Regina Hall, and the Wayans brothers, Sean and Marlon Wayans. You had Shaquille O'Neal, who was, like, in one scene in the third movie. He was in there for, like, a short cameo. Fuck. Also the, like, stupid bully character or whatever from the first movie. I don't know the actor's name. The Officer Doofy, the Anna Faris's boyfriend, and also oh my god, I looked over at, like, the hypnotism thing, and I looked over here and the screen is, like, distorting my vision. I shouldn't have this on in the background. I think this, like, might not be good. This is not good. Let's put the fog on. The realistic white fog background loop. Realistic? Sure. What else? Yeah, like the reporter, Officer Doofy. They were also in there. And like I said, they just, like, felt like they were rehashing old jokes. And, like, these actors are now... What, it's been like 20 years since the fucking first movie came out? 26 years? So, like, they're older. And some of them couldn't even, like, do the same role again. Like the Doofy character, he just didn't sound like the Doofy character from the first movie at all. Also, I guess they're kind of making fun of the Scream franchise, of course, with this movie, because the Scream franchise brought back a bunch of characters that should be dead in, like, the latest entry. Like in this movie, for instance, that character, Officer Doofy, is, like, revealed at the end of Scary Movie 1 to have been not Officer Doofy, and he like walks off into the sunset. But in this movie, he's just Officer Doofy. He's not like a different character at all. He's just him. He's just that guy. And it's just like, okay. It's just like they're just doing it because people love that character. They love this Officer Doofy guy. We gotta bring him back. We gotta cram him back in the movie. It's like a lovable character. The guy with the tiny hand from the second movie comes in, like, he's like in one scene as like himself with like the tiny hand, but also as a reference to Long Legs, the movie with Nicolas Cage. And it's just like, what the fuck? Like, I don't, it's so weird. It's so weird. It just felt like they were going on like a tirade with like kind of making references and making fun of like new horror movies, but they didn't even go for like everything, because there's so many horror movies that have been out. They made fun of Smile, they made fun of The Substance, they made fun of Final Destination, like I said. They made fun of fucking, what's that movie called with like the robot girl? Fucking Megan, that's what it's called. Or M3GAN, whatever. They made fun of fucking Sinners, and they made fun of Weapons, and like so many things that they made fun of in this. But like I said, it just kind of didn't flow at all. It didn't just like come naturally, basically. It didn't like feel like just like I don't know how to explain it. It just didn't feel like the characters were doing things and then, you know, kind of a reference just popped up. It was more just like references were just being thrown at you left and right. Like, here's a reference, here's a reference. Hey, did you see this movie perchance? And it's just like, calm down, dude. What the fuck? So yeah, it was not very good. I think I laughed 3 times, and like I said, mostly they were because of like a reference where I was like, haha, that's funny. I get that reference. That's very low. I didn't really expect much, like I said, but I'm still disappointed because I expected at least to laugh a little more, you know. There was one joke in there, I think towards the end, that I laughed the most at. I don't remember. I like already like, oh, I don't forget this movie, basically. I just want to forget I watched it. There's like a scene where towards the end, this is about the spoilers for Scary Movie 2026. There's a scene towards the end where they're making fun of John Wick. All of a sudden, I mean, it's not weird, I guess, because they have made fun of movies that aren't like horror movies, and these films, like in Scary Movie 2, they made fun of Charlie's Angels, which Charlie's Angels is not a horror movie. So they made fun of John Wick in this, and had Anna Faris like dressed up head to toe in like a suit, and with like, you know, kind of slicked back hair like John Wick, and then kind of just like shooting at random doors and shit. I thought that was a pretty good reference. But then like she's fighting like a million ghost faces, which was not explained. I guess there's just a bunch of them. And then she pulls out like dildos and starts fighting them with dildos, and shoves like a dildo up one of their ass and then another up another one's like mouth, and I'm just like, okay, I guess, yeah, it's a scary movie for you. Sure. It was yeah, it was a movie to be sure. Like, what the fuck? I wonder how Suppy's doing. I think he's doing alright. One of the things I wanted to try to do in today's stream a little bit of is like maybe hop on Gmod and just check out the Trouble in Terrorist Town stuff that we are going to be playing in like 2 weeks now. And I'm not ready at all. We're going to be playing it like not this Saturday, but the Saturday after that. At least some of us. Because a lot of people wanted to do both Saturdays, and so I guess we're doing both. I have a problem. Okay. So, Trouble in Terrorist Town. I already went through and like activated a bunch of the Trouble in Terrorist Town maps that I have. All I gotta do is make a Trouble in Terrorist Town game. Start new game. Make it like 16 players, peer-to-peer, friends only. Okay, for changing name, nah. Enable karma system, I don't know what that is. Detective ads? Okay, so there are like different like rules here for Trouble in Terrorist Town, it looks like. That's cool. It doesn't look like I can. Like I can turn on like the ability to change your like skin in the game. Because you should just be able to press C and then like change your skin. But I don't think I can. Also, I could do this actually. Put the game on the right track here. Open volume mixer. Gary's mod needs to be on. This one. There we are. Beautiful. I hope everybody who's playing with us already has the game. It usually goes on sale, and I think there's a Steam summer sale coming in like 2 days time. I think that's what's like reported. So I bet it's gonna be I bet it's gonna be on sale, because it is $10 normally, but I'm guessing it'll go down to like, I don't know, $4, maybe even lower. I'm not sure. Okay, I don't think I can actually play by myself. I have to get people in here. But essentially what I'm gonna be doing is just kind of, how do I make like a map rotation pool? That's one thing. Like, can we rock the vote? rock the vote. No, I don't like, so that's one thing that I haven't set up at all, is like, I don't know if you can change so that we can vote to change the map or something after we've played a bit on one map. Let's Google that. Gmod custom TTT server, how to set up, how to create a Gary's Mod TTT server. This is like a 4-minute long video. Let's take a look. Let's
Hey everyone,
take a look. See
Alex Cordell here again with another Gary's Mod how-to video.
this
I
song.
was asked a few times to make this one, so today I will show you how to make a Trouble in Terrorist.
What is this
server.
song again?
This one is actually pretty simple. Before we start, like always, I highly recommend watching these 2 videos first, as I go in depth on how to create and customize a server in general. I also have another video that shows how to port forward your servers. Also,
I don't need to do any of
for
that.
anyone doesn't feel like making this server, I will post a link below with a custom server all ready to go for you. You might just have to add more maps and change the collection ID of the add-ons if you want something different. I also want to
My butt. I do have to like add everyone on the little Gmod server I made. Like in Discord, I have to add everyone as a friend on Steam so people can join.
note really quick that my subscriber to not subscriber ratio is...
Stop!
Alright, now let's get started. First, like always, you'll want to create a new folder for your server, and download and place the Steam CMD file in there. I will leave links to everything needed in the description below. Then, you want to open Steam CMD,
I don't know what that is.
log in anonymous,
But I'm guessing he explains that in one of his other videos.
underscore update 4020 validate, and wait for the basic server to be downloaded.
I don't need to do all that.
Once that is all
Or at least I don't think so.
and the basic server to be downloaded. Then you will want to go to Steam Apps, Common, Gary's Mod DS, Gary's Mod, CFG, and open up the autoexecute.cfg file with Notepad. If there is no autoexecute file, just create a new text document and name it autoexecute and change the file extension to CFG. When you have that file open, it should be blank. Add the line game mode Terror Town and save and exit. Now, go back to your Gary's Mod DS root folder and create your start.bat file.
Really?
Open it up to edit and paste this into there. I will leave this in the description also. As you can see, I use this collection ID.
Maybe I should
which you
do
can
this,
also
but
use. I added a few Trouble and Terrorist Town add-ons, or you can create your own or use numbers and change the ID to that collection.
pretty good.
I am also using this subway map for this example. You can also use this one, or you can download any from the workshop or at garysmod.org, where they have plenty of free maps to use. Just search TTT and sort by map. You may also want more than just one map in your server, just add them all to your map folders. Once you are done,
Oh, okay.
save and exit. Now, before I start the server, I need to actually move the map to the map folders. Don't forget to also put the maps you use in your actual Gary's Mod game folder and not just the server folder.
Okay.
Now, you may open the start.bat file and everything will download. Once you see the VAC secure mode is activated, your server is up and running and you can now open up Gary's Mod and have fun. Don't forget to port forward so that your internet friends may also join. However, there is no need to port forward if you just want a LAN server. Well, that was all for today's video, short and sweet. I hope this video helped you make your own Trouble in Terrorist Town server. And if you have any questions, how-to videos for everyone. Thank you so much, and as always, see you in the next one.
I was hoping you would like play a little bit on there. Okay, well that's one thing. How to add points shop to Gmod server. It's an old ass video. This is from 10 years ago.
What is going on, guys? Freddy here. And
Oh, what is going on, guys?
How to add point shop for your Death Run server. I know I haven't made a tutorial in a long time.
Is there a fucking newer one? There's just this.
Hey, what is going
All
on?
right.
On Trouble in Terrorist Town. The description, you will find, I don't know, I think that's how you say it, some pictures. Go ahead and click the GitHub link. Let's wait.
This old as shit. Even the fucking song that's playing is fucking.
Download zip.
This is
Right
like
there,
fucking.
Open it. You close out of that. Go to point.
What was it like? And then I'm faded. I think that's what it's called.
Shop master. Don't open it. drag that to your add-on. I'm not gonna do that because I already have it, so I'm gonna just go cancel, and there you go. You can close out of that. You got Point Shop installed.
Okay.
So, now, you may be wondering, Faded, I kind of want to, you know, so let's just drag to nerf. Go and delete it.
Yeah, I'll check this out later. But this is what I want. I want people to be able to like change their skins, not like buy weapons. You can already buy weapons in Trouble in Terrorist Town, I think, or you will like, find them laying around. But being able to change your like player model, that'll be cool. And then there's also like rock the vote setup. Oh. RTV setup. Best Gmod settings. The fuck is this?
Hey everyone, Alex Cordell here. As you may know, I have a handful of Garry's Mod how-to videos now, and I'm glad they have been helping everyone. But today, I wanted to take it back to the roots and redo my listed under local. If this video helped you at all, or any of my other videos, please leave a like and subscribe. It helps me more than
I don't fucking know, pal. Anyways. Yeah, I guess I'll make my own little like folder with mods that I'll put on a server, and then I'll actually see about just like making a little like dedicated server like that guy in the tutorial was showing, because then I could, I don't know, what could I do? Because I don't know like how it works with this stuff. With like the peer-to-peer server stuff. Probably, I don't know. I'll try to get Wolseger to help me. I wanted to maybe try this, but I forgot that like you can't start playing if you're alone. Like I would need somebody on the server with me. So, yeah. I don't really have anything planned for today. I just like, I wanted, I watched the movie, and then I was just like, God, I want to talk about it, and so that's why I'm here. I'm heading to bed. Yeah, Foxley, you're going to sleep. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You haven't played Gmod before, have you, Foxley? Or I don't remember. That's also the thing. I like maybe next weekend I should try to like set up like a thing where you have a little bit. Okay, we should try to like set up like a little play session where people can join and we can see like how it works for everyone, and if anyone's like lagging really bad and stuff, because we wouldn't want that. Didn't we do Harry Potter roleplay years ago? Did we? I did do Harry Potter roleplay, but was it with you? Fuck, it's been so long that I don't remember. I thought it was with like Wallseeker or something. Let me I'm gonna post my like friend code in the little Discord thing. Here's my Steam friend code for those of you who do not have me added on Steam yet. It was so long ago, yeah. What the hell? I'm also gonna tell everyone that like there's probably gonna be a sale this week. Steam summer sale? There we go. Okay. Now, what do I want to fucking do? I don't know. I had nothing planned, so let's just play something like PowerWash Simulator. I'll do a level in PowerWash. Why not? Yap along to that. But, oh, oops. Bam. Career, continue. Let's clean the vintage car. Start the job. Start the job. I need to get a job. Ding. This is the trunk of the car. It's just like a box. Dude, cars back then were fucking crazy, bro. This is back then. What has this? Whose car is this? This thing is fucking... This thing's like rusty. Can I like clean that? Oh shit, I can. Damn. Alright, alright. Get it. Get it. Yeah, nice. Where's this trunk? It's still dirty. Right there? There we go. This thing is fucking nasty, dude. Yeah. There we are. Wow. Look at these tires. Oh, they're really rusty, so I like have to use this. Actually, where's that like new nozzle? This one. This probably works. There we go. Hubcap done. Let me grab the tire. There you go. Hey! Cat jumped over there, man. What the heck? Figuring. You hydrated. How are you doing? Are you gonna play Gmod with us? Like next weekend? I'm beginning to suspect that this might not be a worthless heap. You will hydrate. Use that pressure washer for your ass. What the? Have you played Gmod before, Figuring? I mean, I'm assuming you have, but what do I know? You're a gamer like me. There's no shit on the back of the car. Or back of the tire, I mean. Where's the spare tire? Oh, somebody fucking wrote "wash me" on there. My mom one time, like, I think came home and she had like been crying or something. I don't remember what it was. And I was like, what happened? And she was just like, somebody like wrote, what was it, like dirty pig or something on her like dirty ass car. And I was just like, what? It was so weird. Like somebody like had like just written into the dirt on the side of her car. I don't know if it was like my brother, which is what I suspect. But yeah, I never saw this. I'm assuming my mom probably like washed it off immediately. It was strange. Get that hubcap. Not like its own thing. Figuring works every weekend and arrives home between 11 p.m. and 12 p.m. Well, god damn it. Make it stop. Tell him to stop doing that shit. The grill. I'm faded. Oh, dude, the horn. You have to really get in on this car, man. Fuck. That rust is sitting in there deep. You can't really like wash rust off like this though. Like you can wash the rust surely, but it won't go off. You need something extra for that. If you want it gone. You need to do more work. My car, I have a Volkswagen, and I've heard that Volkswagens have pretty bad like rust problems, and yeah, my Volkswagen has started, it's been rusting, and it's looking pretty bad. I'm scrolling through the Esther archives online. Yeah, what about it? I'm not very good at taking care of my cars. I'm not a big car person. I don't really care. But at the same time, it's like, that shit costs money. So I should care. Oh, it's annoying. It's like, I never wanted to get a driver's license in the first place. I was just gonna fucking have people drive me everywhere for the rest of my life. Damn. This car don't look too bad. Not too shabby. Get the windows. Oh. Ah! This is the filth amendment. This is the fire chief. We need you to clear your diary. This is a big job. The whole of the fire station needs doing. What the fuck? The whole thing? Turns out this car was Esther's last film. Driving me nuts. Or was in Esther's last film. I know how to read. Yippee! Yippee! The film's shocking finale meant it was a flop, and Esther's final role was so sad. Looks like she got to keep the car though. Yay! Oh, this shit is making like squelching sounds, and I don't love it. I don't love it. This car needs a fucking deep clean, goddamn. Oh my god. Heyo, that's one door. There's Wonderwall. Today is gonna be the day that the note goes back to you. By now, you should have somehow realized what your door hinge. You gotta clean that shit. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. So anyway, this is Wonderwall. 'Cause maybe you're gonna be the girl that saves me. And after all, you're my Wonderwall. There you go. That's your bit of singing for today. Figure and put you on the TV in our bedroom and then fell asleep. Aw. Was it because I sang him a little lullaby? I appreciate you guys showing up even though it's like super fucking late for you. I didn't expect anyone to join today's stream. I was yapping in Supidish's chat. And then I told him like, oh, I don't know if I should stream and, you know, talk about the movie or if I should just like fucking skip it and be disappointed. And he was just like, you should stream and talk about the movie. And I was like, okay. So I done did do that. So done did do that, okay? What still needs cleaning on this goddamn mirror? There you go. I show up for my friend. I mean, you know, it's late for you. And I don't want to like... Yeah, I don't I'm here for your lumberjack movie reviewer era. I have been thinking I should like do some new stuff with my YouTube channel, like make videos on there, like the podcasting I think I talked about, where I was like, oh, what if I just like take my camera out into like the wilderness in Iceland and I just like do a little podcast. I just talk to people. Maybe I could like do movie reviews like that. Doesn't have to be a podcast per se. You just review movies out in nature. I just don't know how good of a movie reviewer I'd be. My thing is just like, it was fun, haha. Caveman reviews. What's up? Indicator. Aye, aye. Clean enough down there. Can't really get it much better. This is fucking doity. Was this indicator done? Oh, it was. Actually, I think I told you about that podcast that I've been listening to at work. It's like a murder, or yeah, it's like a talking about like a disappearance and a murder and whatnot. It's a very long podcast. There's so many episodes. I think I have 4 more episodes still, and I'm on like the part of the podcast where, you know, that we've found out what happened. Is it such a it's actually a really good podcast, and what's very interesting about it is that it actually helped, you know, find out what happened to a missing girl, you know, because she went missing in like 1996, and you know, it just kind of was just like, it had just like slowed down to a crawl. Nobody was like really wondering about this fucking case anymore, and then this guy, Chris Lambert, his name is, who's making this podcast, he just decides, I'm gonna make a podcast about this, you know, because I've driven past this like billboard where like it's this old ass billboard that has stood out there for so long asking like, have you seen this girl? And I'm gonna try to like, you know, tell her story basically. And so he does that, and then just like more and more information starts coming out until the point where he just like, he has basically pieced everything together, and like detectives and shit are like actually using his podcast to like help them, because they're like they're like, oh shit, we haven't checked that out. And he's like interviewed detectives who have been saying like, yeah, we've like followed leads from your podcast and shit. It's just like, holy fuck, dude, that's insane. Like, thanks to this guy, they have now found this missing girl. Or this is of course a spoiler, or at least it's a spoiler so far, but I don't know. They haven't found her. I don't know where the girl is. That hasn't come up, but we know what happened to her. I hadn't cleaned that tire apparently. I thought I did. Yeah, it's called Your Own Backyard. It's a very good podcast. I'm listening to it on Spotify. It's probably on YouTube too. I haven't checked. That's awesome. Yeah. I think it's really cool. I got like really emotional in the last episode I was like listening to actually, because it was the first episode of like, you know, the conclusion to the whole thing. You know, they've already figured out what happened, and so they had like an episode that started off with one of the missing girl is called Kristen Smart, and the episode just started off with her like sister's daughter, so her niece then, I think is the right word. I'm not entirely sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, it like starts with her, you know, talking about her auntie that she never got to know. You know, she was 19 years old when she was murdered, or when she went missing. And it's just like, damn, it like really sucks. I don't know why, but I've just been like kind of in that mood lately of just like watching and listening to like murder podcasts and documentaries. What we gaping about? Bananas. Hey Peaches, how are you? I was yapping about Scary Movie because I went and saw that with my sister, and that's why this stream is so late. I was just gonna do a short stream. I wanted to yap about the movie. It was not good. There we go. Thought I was done with this shit. Wait. Right there. There you go. Also on this one. Yay! Oh, there's more. Yay! And headlight. What in the hell? What in the hell? Yeah, okay, those are the headlights. Aye! Job complete! But yeah, Peaches, me and my sister and my sister's boyfriend, we saw the newest Scary Movie. I really like the first one. The second one and third one are fine. The fourth one is like meh. This movie was bad. Sleep. Go to sleep, Foxley. Good night. It looked like shit. I'm sorry. Yeah, this one was just like really bad. It was trying to do the funny like, haha, we're self-aware, but also trying to do a new scary movie, but also was just like, oh, but nostalgia. Here's like all the jokes from the first movie. Basically, we're just doing that again, and it was just, it was bad. Phenomenal job on the car, dog. I've tracked it down. 1922 Chatsworth Roadster, one of the only 10 ever made. Esther Diath may have been odder than the number 37, but she sure traveled in style. Washdown live stream went viral, so we're hoping our new Driving Miss Pebbles series will add another 100k subscribers to our channel. So exciting. What the? Clean the fire station, clean the skate park, clean the forest cottage. Yeesh. I feel like these are gonna take a while. Bonus jobs. Odd jobs. Clean the fucking Mars rover. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Foxley, I hope you sleep well. She's probably already gone, but yeah. I hope you dream of figurine made out of cotton candy and you eat him alive. Here we go. That's the Mars rover. Whoa. Look at the Mars Astro Washer. We're extremely grateful you took the time to come all the way out here. Of course. Gotta clean the Mars rover. He's gonna get dirty immediately. Your liquid oxygen reserves have been carefully calibrated to last precisely as long as the mission, so do not concern yourself with time constraints. Oh, thank God. How do I get here? I like that I get a stepping stool too. Oh, 2 levels. 20% depleted. What? Oxygen level. Depleted. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my damn. Oh my goodness. They're going ham. Ring ring. Those 40% depleted. Oh. The substance itself is an extraordinarily powerful psychoactive chemical. Which substance? The substance from the movie The Substance? Exposed, the individual cannot help but act with absolute integrity. Okay. Can you imagine if something like that got onto the wrong hands? Yes. Oxygen levels 60% depleted. Peaches, the Steam frame did not get announced today, or like the release date. Launch date. What a load of baloney. I was promised by Reddit that they would surely announce it today. We have no idea if the substance itself is terrestrial or alien. In a previous outbreak, one of the colonies reorganized itself into a hierarchy determined solely by the skills, capability, and personality of all the individuals. Terrifying. That does sound scary. It's so overpriced. The Steam Machine, very expensive, very pricey. The Steam frame has not been announced yet. It's probably also gonna be very fucking expensive though. But like, what can they do, really? I think my initial estimate of $899 was accurate for the top model. I think I heard that like 800 is what they were gonna go for before like all the fucking price increases on RAM and shit like that, like with the shortages. They're gonna go for 800. Or at least I think that's what people were talking about in Linus's like comments on Linus Tech Tips. How accurate that is, I don't know. Oxygen levels 80% depleted. With RAM prices and memory prices being insane, they had to double that bitch. Yeah. Why is this one like a triangle? Well, it's not a triangle wheel, but you know. Why is there a triangle around it? A clamp. We have noticed footprints leading away from the rover that may or may not be human. Please investigate to ensure all contaminants have been dealt with. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Mystery hatch. Let's clean it. This shit's dirty. Oh, dude. Green gnome. What the fuck? Aliens are real? The mystery hatch has been cleaned. Open it. I don't feel like there's gonna be like more gnomes. I gotta like place them on each of these like corners here. Shoot that thing down. How far out can I go? Yeah, I can't go that far. There's an invisible wall. Invisible wall. Still hitting the invisible wall. Okay. I mean, yeah. It doesn't look like I can do anything else with this hatch. Oh, there was one joke in the scary movie, new scary movie that I actually really enjoyed. It was when they made fun of K-pop demon hunters. I was not expecting that at all. I guess they mostly just make fun of, you know, horror movies and shit. So when they had Marlon Wayans rapping like he's like singing the, you know, the Golden song. It's like the most popular song from K-pop demon hunters. But it's like him singing that, but he's singing like a stoner version of it. That was like so unexpected that I couldn't help but laugh. Okay, what are we missing? I'm pressing tab and not really seeing what I need to clean here. This thing needs cleaning. Okay, there we go. The rock analyzer, wheel hubs. Oh, I haven't gotten all the wheel hubs? It's probably this thing then. Yep. There we are. Okay, masked cameras. There we go. And then rock analyzer. Which one is that? I don't know what that is. Yeah, it's gotta be like one of these things, right? Oh my god. I don't know what I just did, but I went fucking flying. Damn. Can I like glitch it? Nah, not really. Oh, this thing. Yay! Complete a bonus job. Side hustle. Achievement get. Nice. Morning, Wishy. Don't worry about that emergency job. My buds called it off. It rained last night and it's clean enough from that. Also, you wouldn't believe the dream I had last night. Full should I donate my brain to Science Bizarro? How about you? Let me guess. You dreamt of watching a skyscraper after a huge gorilla made a mess of it. I miss you. See you soon, buddy. Damn. Clean the gnome fountain. Clean the mini golf course. Clean the steam locomotive. Holy fuck. Just get like progressively harder and harder. Muckingham files. Clean the food truck. Satellite dish. Solar station. There's a lot to do. And there's like DLC too. I think that's good enough for now though. For today. I just wanted to like... Oh, dude. Gotta get the pink gloves, dude. Yep. Yeah, I just wanted to do a quick stream. Felt like it was fucking absolutely mandatory. I knew there was an achievement for that. I already looked it up. Do I already have that one? No, I don't think I have the Prime Vista. Let me get that later. Wait. Oh, the odd jobs don't like count towards this, I guess. Like I was only in the bonus jobs. Neat. Yeah, I don't think I can do any more levels. I should probably just head out now. Like I said, super short stream. Just wanted to yap a bit. It's already 12 a.m. pretty much. So I'm gonna fucking dip. Subradish is still playing Persona 5. I thought he was done. So we'll rate him. Here we go. Alright. Thank you all for checking out the super short, super cool stream. That super secret. Fox, thanks for the 30 stream streak. I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye.